Hello, dear friends. Today we will do the story The Hundred Dresses Part 2. When the class was circling the room to look at Wanda's drawings, the monitor brought a note from the principal's office to Miss Mason. In the letter, Wanda's father, Jan Petrovsky, stated that they had shifted to a big city. So Wanda and her brother Jack would not come to the school. He also wrote that Wanda was teased by her classmates for her name in the big city. Nobody would consider her name funny and laugh at her. The letter made everyone silent, and everybody was feeling ashamed of their behavior towards Wanda. Miss Mason told the students not to hurt anybody's feelings due to his or her name. She further asked them to think about it carefully. The letter from Wanda's father deeply affected Madel. Madel could not concentrate on her lessons. So she decided to go to Wanda's house at Boggins Heights to apologize to her. After school, Peggy and Madel decided to go to Boggins Heights to visit Wanda's house. When they reached Wanda's house, they found it old but clean, just like Wanda's dress. They knocked on the door, but the Petronskis had already left. When Peggy and Madel were returning home, Peggy told Madel that teasing Wanda about her dresses actually helped her. She also added that it was because of her questions that Wanda got the ideas on her dress designs. But Madel was not satisfied. Madel failed to sleep that night. She only thought about Wanda. She used to make speeches in her sleep about Wanda. She decided to take stand against bullies. On Saturday, Madel and Peggy wrote a letter to Wanda. They wanted to apologize to her, but in the letter, they told her that she had won the contest and only asked her friendly questions. After completing the letter, they mailed it to Boggins Heights, requesting them to forward it to Petronsky's new address. Both Madel and Peggy waited for Wanda's answer, but there was no reply. On the last day of school before Christmas, a letter from Wanda was received. She sent a letter to her teacher. She especially asked the teacher to give the green dress to Peggy and the blue one to Madel. She told her that she had joined a new school but missed her old school and her teacher. After school, Peggy and Madel that Wanda's drawing made it clear that she did not hate them. At home, Madel printed the drawing on her wall. She started crying, thinking about Wanda. Suddenly, she saw the face on Wanda's sketch. It was Madel herself. Hurriedly, she left to go to Peggy's house. She showed the drawing to Peggy and saw that the drawing which Peggy had looked like Peggy. It made them believe that Wanda liked both of them and had forgiven them. So, dear students, let's show some extracts from the chapter. Days passed and there was no answer, but the letter did not come back. So, maybe Wanda had received it. Perhaps she was so hurt and angry she was not going to answer. You could not blame her. Weeks went by and still Wanda did not answer Peggy and began to forget the whole business. And Madel put herself to sleep at night, making speeches about Wanda, defending her from great crowds of girls who went trying to tease her with "How many dresses have you got?" And before Wanda could press her lips together in a tight line, the way she did before answering, Madel would cry out, "Stop!" Then everybody would feel ashamed the way she used to feel. So our first question is Peggy and Madel wrote a dash letter to Wanda. Option A, friendly. Option B, apologizing. Option C, complaint. Option D, formal. Our correct answer is A. According to the story, the 100 dresses, Peggy and Madel wrote a friendly letter to Wanda. Select the correct option for 1 and 2. Number 1. Madel used to make speeches in her sleep about Wanda. Number 2. Madel was deeply affected by the letter from Wanda's father. Option A is 1 is opposite to 2. Option B, 2 is the cause for 1. Option C, 2 is independent of 1. Option D, both 1 and 2 cannot be inferred from the passage. Our correct option is option B. 2 is the cause for 1. Madel used to make speeches in her sleep about Wanda because she was deeply affected by the letter from Wanda's father. What could be the least possible reason for Wanda not replying to their letter? Option A, she was hurt and angry. Option B, she did not want to forgive them. Option C, she did not receive the letter. Option D, she forgot who they were. Our correct option is option D. The least possible reason for Wanda not replying to their letter could be that she forgot who Peggy and Madel were. When did Madel and Peggy decide to write a letter to Wanda? Number 1. When they could not find her at her house in Boggins Heights. Number 2. When Wanda left the school and the city. Number 3. When she wrote a letter to them. Choose the correct option from the following. Option A, only 1 is correct. Option B, only 2 is correct. Option C, 1 and 2 are correct. Option D, 2 and 3 are correct. Our correct option is option A. Madel and Peggy decide to write a letter to Wanda when they could not find her at her house in Boggins Heights. Perhaps she was so hurt and angry she was not going to answer. The line suggests that Wanda, option A, got hurt by the teasing from Peggy and other girls. Option B was hurt because she had to left her school and city to move to a new city. Option C was angry at Peggy and Madel. Option D, none of the above. So our correct option is option A. Perhaps she was so hurt and angry she was not going to answer. The line suggests that Wanda got hurt by the teasing from the Peggy and other girls. Let's do one more extract. There was no doubt about it. The Petrovskis were gone. How could they ever make amends? They turned slowly and made their way back down the hill. Well, anyway, said Peggy, she has gone now. So what can we do? Besides, when I was asking her about all her dresses, she probably was getting good ideas for the drawings. She might not even have won the contest otherwise. Madel turned this idea carefully over in her head, for if there were anything in it, she would not have to feel so badly, but that night she could not get to sleep. So our first question is, how did Peggy and Madel know that Petrovskis had gone? Number 1, they went to Boggins Heights where Wanda used to live. Number 2, there was not a sign of life about the house. Number 3, Peggy knocked on the door but there was no answer. Number 4, she and Madel went around to the backyard and knocked there. Option A is 1, 2 and 3. Option B is 1, 3 and 4. Option C, 2 and 4. Option D, all of these. So our correct option is option D. After listening to Wanda's letter in the class, Peggy and Madel decided to visit her house. They went there to find the house empty, and when they knocked on the door of the house and of the backyard, nobody responded. Why could Madel not sleep that night? Option A, she was guilty of not taking stand for Wanda. Option B, she was sad that she could not say sorry to Wanda. Option C, both A and B. Option D, she was not feeling well that night. So our correct option is option C. According to the extract, Mary could not sleep that night because she felt guilty for not taking a stand for Wanda when Peggy and the girls at school teased her about her dresses or clothes. She was also upset that she could not apologize to Wanda before she left. Which of the following options describe the tone of Peggy in the above extract? Option A, casual. Option B, angry. Option C, worried. Option D, scared. So our correct option is option A. Peggy's tone is very casual in the above extract. Given below are three sentences which have to be filled with the same word. Select the correct option. Number 1. Johnson tried unsuccessfully to dash the bill which posed the House in recent days after negotiations between House Democrats and the White House. Number 2. The fundamental purpose of legislation is to create dash or repeal law, thereby giving effect to the intentions of Parliament. Number 3. We have given him even opportunity to dash his statements in light of more recent proceedings. Option A is carefully, option B turned, option C amend, option D doubt. Our correct option is option C. Amend means to fix or to improve. Hence, it is the only word which can fit in all three gaps. Besides, when I was asking her about all her dresses, she probably was getting good ideas for her drawings. She might not even have won the contest otherwise. Peggy said the above line to dash. Option A. Convince herself that she did not do anything wrong with Wanda. Option B. Hide her guilt. Option C. Convince Maddie that Wanda won the contest because of her questions. Option D. Both A and B. Option D is the correct option. Peggy said the above line to hide her guilt and to convince herself that she did not do anything wrong with Wanda. So dear students, this much is enough from this chapter. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. Do well in your exams. All the best.